Yo, like, this is what I'm writing, bro. Like, just in case anybody's following me and you know what I did and what I started doing. Like, this is when I started it. Freaking June 10th, 2025. I was thinking, I was like, bro, like, what what should I do? How can I make this process real? Because I'm constantly talking to May, I'm Ryan, and those are my two best friends. So like they're my two friends that are like they are for my what's it called? Something. I don't know, I can't think of the word right now. But they are there to be like, yo, bro, why don't you start making content? And you can create this content and you could probably become famous. They're the only ones that are like, yo, how about you try to get famous? Like, and that resonates with me. It's like, what do you mean try to get famous? Like, if you tell a person that, that tells them something in the back of their mind. They're like, why do you want me to become famous? Like, I don't think that I have any qualifications to become famous, but I know I just want to become famous. So I'm sitting here like, oh, I should. May was shooting around ideas, and she was like, she told me, she was like, bro, I don't want to do the work. I want people to do the work for me. So I was thinking about that just right now, and I was like, I should tell her to make a job listing on LinkedIn or on Craigslist to help her out with content creation, right? And then I was like, wait, bro, why don't I do it? So I was like, yo, fuck that shit. I'm gonna do it, bro. Like every single time I tell her stuff, she's just like, yeah, okay. And I know where she's at. Like she just doesn't have the motivation for it. And I was at that same place. Like every time somebody tells me something, I'm just sitting there like, okay, that sounds cool. Why don't you do it yourself to if you make it sound so easy, right? And then I was just like, bro, if I'm telling myself that, it must be freaking real. It must be how other people think. But now I'm in the position where I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to take all of my advice and I'm going to do it myself. Why the F not? You know what I mean? Like, that's what you should be doing. Like, that's what these people should be doing. Like, they're giving out advice, but they don't take it. Like, you have all these people that are like, you want an at-home job? Why don't you try these? Here's job number one. Here's job number two. Here's job number three, four, five, six, seven, and and then you're looking at them and you're like, that's great, but you know these jobs are scams, right? Like these jobs don't exist. And you're telling people to do these jobs and you're not even going to do them your damn self. So why are you telling me this? Like you sound so fake to me. You know what I mean? Like there's so much fake content out there. There's so much scams and shit. And you have people making videos just to get views and I'm like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. May wants to do videos that gets you views. Like she likes dancing videos and stuff like that. She wants to make those TikTok videos. But like I'm sitting here like, bro, don't do it. Wait, I know I sound rough right now. This sounds real rough, but I'm getting to the point. So basically I'm like, no, don't do it. Do something that's natural. Because she was having problems. She was like, I don't want to edit videos. And she's like, can you edit them for me? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I can edit it for you. But she doesn't send me stuff. The only thing that she sent me so far was our phone conversation. So I have our phone conversation. She sent that over, but she's never sent over videos, right? She sent over pictures, but just pictures, not videos. But she's been asking, like, can I edit it? How can I edit it myself? And I'm like, well, there might be a problem. So you might not want to edit what you have taken videos of. So that means you're not interested in what you're editing. So you need to find something that you're interested in. So wait for it to come naturally to you. That's what I keep telling her. My big thing is natural. Like, bro, natural. Naturally. Let it naturally come to you. So I started taking my own advice. That's the advice that I've been telling myself. So that's the only reason why I tell her. Like, if I didn't have any advice to give her, I wouldn't say anything, or I would say something just to have a conversation with her. But that's just me having a conversation. Like, I'm not really thinking. And that's what a lot of these people do. Like, a lot of these people aren't thinking, bro. They're just doing what they do purely because they want to be liked. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to be liked. Like, I want to be respected. I want to be followed. Like, yes, I want all that stuff, but I also I also want to create stuff. I genuinely want to create stuff. I genuinely want to live life. So I'm like, bro, if I want to live life, that's great. Like at one point I almost committed suicide, but for a very long time I was like, I wish I had gone through with it. Like, no, I wish that I didn't fail at it. And once I would tell myself that, I would bounce back. I would be like, nah, nah, maybe there's something better. There's something better in life. Like it almost happened to you, but clearly it didn't happen for a reason. Like you're strong enough. Like you have so much potential. So use it. Use that potential, bro. And I'm like, all right. Like you should watch the weekend movie, Hurry Up Tomorrow. Like it's so positive. Like it gives you a positive freaking it gives you a very positive outlook on life. Like you can tell that he feels bad about himself and he tells himself that he's not good enough, he's not this, he's not that. But every time he catches himself saying that, he brings himself back up by saying like you have so much potential, you're so great. Like the weekend can't be like I suck at life. Because if he was like I suck at life, then what what essentially what about all that success? You can't say that you suck. That's depression. But everybody has those doubts, even if they're up top. Bro, even if they're winning, they have those doubts and they tell themselves that they suck. But then they look around and they're like, no, I can't suck. And like the weekend is going through this process of like, oh, I suck. Um, what am I going to Oh crap, man, this is what I'm saying, bro. But are you essentially going to I can't do two things at once, my bad. So this is what I started out with. I want to put out a job posting on Craigslist and LinkedIn. So my idea is to get someone to help me get famous. So they need skills like video editing, photo editing. They need a camera and a computer with audio and video editing software like Adobe Premiere or DaVinci Resolve. They'd also need an audio editing software. The computer needs to be able to edit 4K videos. They need to be able to travel and have a steady stream of income. If they are not able to travel, I'd have to send over the videos to them. They need access to social media and have some type of passion for it to do research to get it done. Gemini, do you have any ideas to elaborate on this job? So it literally just gave me the freaking job posting. Like, I love this. I love Gemini, bro. I love AI. Like, it really does help. You're gonna have to get far into this video to like read this stuff, bro. That sucks. But this is just me talking. This is just me like brainstorming. Like, this is my full thought process, and I'm just like vocalizing it. And it's really good to vocalize your thought process. You should be very comfortable with yourself to be like, this is what I want to do. How do I do it? So I'm not great at explaining myself. So Gemini has this feature where you can talk to it, it talks back and forth to you. So May this would be great for you because you're a great talker. Like you can have a conversation, and a like Gemini and ChatGPT, it's really positive, so it won't get you down. Like it'll just give you facts. It'll give you facts, and you just work off of facts. You're much better with working off of facts because typically when you talk to a person, they're giving you so much. They're giving you um so much information at once. Like you're talking to a biological organism, if that makes sense. You're not talking to a computer. A computer will give you straight facts. A organism is going to give you facts with feelings and with their own thought process. So when you talk to like Anya or you talk to Ryan, what they're essentially giving back to you is like, this is my full thought process on it. This is how I feel about it. If I feel like social media is impossible to get rich off of, like you'll never get famous, I'm going to give you that information as it is. So I'm going to downplay your idea. You're going to be like, I want to get famous on TikTok. Well, not a lot of people can get famous on TikTok. This will be their answer. Not a lot of people get famous on TikTok. um Maybe you should focus on getting a job. Like I have a job open, my job has a job opening. What do you think about this? But that's not how everybody is in my life. Like everybody is moving towards the fact that like you're disabled, but you're not disabled. Like we still have hope for you. Like you're very smart, you're intelligent, you know. Um, May would say you're not the best looking, but you're decently there. So like, don't be down about that. Some camera angles, I do look at myself and I'm like, yo, I look good, bro. It's just like, yeah. But yeah, like most of the time I'm like, I lost my train of thought. My bad. Should I just end the video here? Because I completely lost my train of thought. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a flyer and I'm going to essentially put it up and see if it captures anybody's eye. I'm gonna refine this job request because I asked two questions and so far it hits so many good points already. Like the job title ideas. Like I'm just literally gonna put all these job title ideas. Like that's how you use AI. Just put everything, all that information down. You can put it all down. For Craigslist, this is specifically what it's going to be written. For LinkedIn, this is specifically going to be written. Um, Key responsibilities, content creation, production, produce high quality video content, including 4K resolution, edit raw footage, capture and edit professional grade, ensure content aligns with brand identity and strategic objectives. Like, I want to be like, nothing, there's no wrong answers. There's absolutely no wrong answers. If you want to do porn, fine, do porn. Go with it, see if it works out for you. But if you're pushing yourself, you're not in the right line of business. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I want to be. Travel logistics, be available to travel to various locations. Like you don't need expert level of proficiency, but that's definitely wanted. So I guess that's what it got out of what I was saying. But yeah, definitely I want a person that's like an expert. Like everybody wants to get paid for what they do, and I don't have the money to do that, but I do promise that I do have something. I have something to give. I do have content. I do have motivation, and I do have people that would look great on video. Like May look great on video. Ryan look great on video. Like I have people that have those skills. So soft skills and attributes, passion for social media, research acumen, The research acumen ability to conduct thorough research and identify content. So somebody that does research, that's constantly thinking, creativity and innovation, self-starter and proactive, communication skills, adaptability, reliability, and professionalism. Like I'm going to keep basically what's it called? I'm going to keep local freaking data. I can't think of what I'm trying to say right now. I'm going to keep raw footage. I'm going to keep that stuff, but I'm going to send it over to them for them to work on it. But even if they run away with it, like it doesn't really matter. They can't really do much with it. It's all advertisement. They can't do much with it. So I know what I'm getting into. I have to think a little bit more about it, but this is me thinking. Preferred but not required qualification, experience managing social media accounts, basic understanding of marketing principle, portfolio, what offer opportunity. So it wrote what we offer in the opportunity. So it wrote the Craigslist and the LinkedIn. You can pause this video because I'm going through it. I'm going to post this on TikTok, and it's going to be a really long video of me just talking. Um, and this is my, they're going to look at my Gemini, and this is going to be part of the post. Like, I just want you to listen to what I'm saying and like go through life with me. Like, that's essentially what my social media is going to be about. Um, so key considerations for each platform: Craigslist, LinkedIn. So this is what I wrote, and this is what it gave back. Bold opportunity path to stardom begins here. Are you brimming with confidence and burning with the desire for fame, but feel like the world hasn't given you a fair shot? This sounds pretty generic. I don't want it to sound like this. I've done the groundwork, strategizing, and planning. All the guesswork is out of the way. What we need now is action content and passion. This is a unique speculative opportunity for someone. So what you can do here is that you can select this text. Oh shit. Oh shit, it made it difficult. So I'm going to select this text. Then I'm going to go back. I'm going to be like, because this is what, are you brimming with confidence and burning with desire for fame? That sounded fake to me. Like, what do you mean? Like, but feel like the world hasn't given you a fair shot. I've been there myself, lacking confidence, but fortunate enough to have people willing to invest in me. Life threw some curveballs, and I needed to take a step back and focus on my mental well being. But my dream of fame never faded. Now I'm ready to pay it forward. I don't know if I want to talk about mental well being. So I'm going to put that, and it's going to, are you confident in your abilities and driven by a desire for recognition, but feel like you haven't found the right opportunity to truly shine? I understand that feeling. I've been in a similar place. So I'm going to read through these two. Are you ready to stop dreaming and start doing? I don't even know if this thing understands what I'm getting at, but like that's the whole gist of it. So a 20-minute video of me just talking, and I completely lost my train of thought. So sorry about that. But you get the gist of it. Like this is the beginning, bro. This is what I'm talking about. I'm looking for people that wants long content that can sit down and be like, "Oh yeah, I listened to what he said," or I read the transcript and I was like, all right, cool. That's what he was talking about. So I'm definitely going to summarize what I was talking about in this video and then put it down underneath the video. And if you want to listen, you could definitely listen. That would be awesome. But if you don't want to listen, there's going to be a summary. But mostly, this is mostly my videos. Like I just talk and I put my real life examples in my thought process and I run it by. I'm not running it by you guys. I'm going to do this stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm tired of telling people what I think I should do and then them being like, "Yeah, you're crazy," or maybe you need to be on meds. Like nobody has told me that, but that's how I feel, bro, because I'm schizophrenic and that's a real very real thing. I've gone through very real experiences. I've already been famous. Like have I been famous already? It's just waiting for me. Like fame is literally a disease. Like the weekend said, fame is a disease. And ooh, I just wanna drive tonight. So Drive by the weekend, he when he says fame is a disease, I was like, that's so real. Because I was schizophrenic for a very long time, and then I did Molly, right? I did a bunch of Molly, and not even a bunch of Molly, literally like in total 6 capsules tops, like 6 capsules of Molly. But it was sass. It wasn't really Molly. It was sass. Oh, I love this. Like you get a little backstory of like how I became famous. And yo, it's awesome, bro. I'm telling you, this content is fucking awesome. I'm gonna be like, yo, skip to freaking 21 minutes if you want to hear about drugs. Oh my gosh. But I did the Molly and then what happened was I woke up and I was completely famous and I was hearing voices. But so at night I was hearing voices and then like when I woke up, I wasn't really hearing voices. I was just like really we were famous. No, 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 no. I heard voices right at night. And then I started I went back home and I was still hearing voices. So I heard voices for like a good week. Really loud voices, really loud freaking voices. And I was all by myself in this apartment, not really all by myself. Jen and Bill were there. I'm sorry if I'm going back and forth with this story. Like I love re retelling it. It's so interesting. But you got to bear with me. Like I go back and forth a lot. So I'm hearing voices for like a week straight, bro. And it continues on like it's continual. Like I am deep in psychosis, deep in it. I'm not asking for help. I think that this is normal. I'm like, bro, I'm freaking famous, bro. I have to live up to it. And Dan was a big part of it because he was so successful. So being famous felt very real. Like him being famous, I had no doubts about it. I'm like, yeah, Dan's famous. Like this dude, he sells so much weed and he's on top of his shit. He always has a car and I have no doubt that he's famous. And I have no doubt that he was going to make me famous. Like if I was famous, I would do the same thing. I would be like, I would bring somebody in. I'll be like, yo, do you want to be famous? And they're gonna be like, yeah, I want to be famous. And I'm like, all right, let's work together. Let's get this done. That's essentially what happened. And I was hearing voices and I was like hearing the freaking devil and everything. And I was like, I made a deal with the devil, and oh my gosh, it was so intense. I was hearing these voices, and then freaking it just started getting more and more intense. Like I was trying to make drug deals because I was a drug dealer. The deals weren't slipping through. I had no money. And Dan was like looking at me and he was like, "You're gonna have to do this yourself." So I'm like, "Bro, I have to become famous by myself. I have to get the money for it." And that's essentially why I'm so passionate about becoming famous, because it was a real, very real thing for me. Like, to this day, it might be paranoia. You might explain this as paranoia, but I don't see it as paranoia anymore because I know the medication is working. So I'm really reliable on the medication. Like, I know I'm not going crazy, but there's still remnants. You know what I mean? It's like PTSD. Um, I still think that I still get like glimpses of like being famous. Like, are these people watching what I'm doing and stuff like that? But I'm not paranoid anymore. Like, it's not crazy over the top. It's more like it's more of a natural thing now. Like, it's like you've literally felt like you were famous at one point. So you're going to constantly feel this. It's going to always be there. So that's why I have so much passion about becoming famous, and that's why I'm trying to make it real, and I'm trying to get a team together so we can do this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is me working with AI to get this stuff done. AI is very real. Fame is very real. So like, let's get it done.